So in this part two that I'm showing you guys the troubleshooting of actually getting this truck back to operational order, little things that we have come across, one being this water, the propane tank that wasn't working properly. It was a regulator. I don't know if it was glitchy as I mentioned, or it just needed to be kind of twisted back and forth, that little handle that you guys see on top on the changeover, but it worked properly now. We got we have our power here. You guys can, we have our griddle running. Bang, bang, bang. The question is, can we get them all three running at the same time? Let's find out. Let's find out. And then once again, we're gonna test out this water heater. You know what? Let's do this right now as I'm chilling right here. And we're waiting for this gentleman. This is what we have going on right here. Let's turn on, the water pump is turned on. Let's turn this guy on. There it is. Let's see if we have some hot water running. You guys can see the flame on there. Oh yeah, there it is. Now it's a little bit warmer. So it's almost like I said, it's an instant water heater, and it's vent free. As you guys can see, that's the vent that comes, and that's how they make it. You know, they don't have to vent it to the outside, but then you have your hot water running right there. There it is. Let's see if we can run it a little bit softer. But then this is where we run our heat. Okay, there it is. You see a little hotter right there. Nice. Make sure that all these can drain out, and we can get this guy up and running so he can get his food truck into operational order. So there it is. Now let's see if they all three can turn on at the same time. So we're gonna go back here. We're gonna turn this guy on. We're gonna turn this guy on, and then we're just gonna make sure, because obviously he's gonna be running all three of them at the same time. There's that guy. I'm trying to record this guy as I'm talking to you guys, so you guys don't think I'm cheating. As always, I'm Frank Baltiers. I show you guys how to build food trucks on YouTube, and if this lighter would cooperate, yeah, a little tiny flame, if this thing will, there it is, will cooperate. I show you guys how to power it on. You guys can get this all working. Let's see if it actually turns on all the way. It should be a nice flame. Oof, nice and toasty right away too. So there's those two guys, and then we can turn on our fan. So I show you how to install the hood, the fan, the cooking equipment, the breaker panel as you see right there, that fridge, this food warmer, this chef base. There's a part two. I just had to come and make sure that this regulator was working properly because it was giving me issues part one. And to be honest, I left my wallet here. So I needed to come back for that as well. Let's turn on the middle guy now. Boom, we have this guy running. Don't run off on me. Well, both lighters have actually officially run out of little butane lighter fluid. If this thing gave me an ooh, oh my gosh. But I know it works because I tested it just a little bit earlier. Let's see if this thing can make it in there. There it is. That little itty bitty piece made it. There it is. You guys can see that pilot light inside. So we got all three of them working without having to change out this propane changeover as I showed you guys in the front. Let's turn this off just so we're not heating this up. We're gonna leave this on, wait for the gentleman to come back. Are all these still on? We got one on. We got two on. And we got three on. Let me show you guys what we're doing in the front. And this is what I use on the top. I showed you guys last time, but just once again, this is what I use on the top. This is what I use for the black piping right there. I like to use this to use on my plumbing stuff. As you guys can see, very professional work. That's the black piping if you guys want to see and make sure that you guys capture all that stuff of how it's made and how I do it from the black piping, the 90, and then I do two 45s right there, a 90, a shutoff valve, a union, another 90, a union, all these shutoff valves, flex, the flex hose, home flex, with all these shutoffs. That way we're all protected in case you guys smell propane. You guys can shut all this off. And then I'm gonna show you guys one more time how this food truck looks. Look at that baby. We have the generator. That's the one that I use, the Westinghouse. That's the Westinghouse. It pulls about 29 amps. That's the the food warmer by Coach Wright. This is one of the nice ones that I have seen. I'm gonna show you guys the model number, CSTEA2. It pulls 1,000 watts, and it's only 120, so you don't have to use the 240. This is our made by Arctic Air. This is our fridge. Let me see the model number so you guys can see it right there. This one pulls how many amps? 4.3 amps. You guys can see, and that's how you guys come up with your electrical problems and your electrical, not problems, but how you guys calculate how many amps you need. And there's your electrical panel. And then on this side I have an outlet. This one runs those rope lights that you can see give you color. These right here are my little babies. I love these things because I connect this like this, and then you extend this from here all the way to the wall, and that way when you're driving, these hold up the fridge. That way it's not moving all over the place. Let's walk a little bit more this way, show you guys what else we got. On all the legs, you guys can see all the legs on here right there. We use these are the ones that I use. As I said, I found them at Lowe's, and these babies are real nice because it helps the legs be secured. Sorry, these right here, flanges, foot flanges. These are used over there. Look at that, right there. Those are the ones from Lowe's. That's what I use on the equipment. And these, I take it off the tables, the plastic ones that it comes with. I take those off, and I put these guys, and I put them over here too. And there is your mat, anti-fatigue mat, your 2 fire extinguishers, your hoses. I'm just showing you guys this one more time in case I missed something, and in case you guys missed something from the first video. There's your fire suppression system. This one I get done from a different vendor, a third party, because they have to certify it. You see the tag, they're gonna have to get it re-inspected. And then there's that hood. It's a 7-footer from Hood Mart. This from JR Aluminum. These 2 lights from Home Depot. The lights from Home Depot, that's from JR Aluminum. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's how you build a food truck, easy peasy. Let me show you the front. This right here is what I thought I had to change, but I was messing around with this, going back and forth, and then I finally got it to work. You guys can see it's nice and green. It's actually running propane now. And this is how you connect it. So this right here, sorry for the noise guys, sorry for the noise. It goes this way, and then it goes that way. And all you do is twist this, and that secures your tanks. I know somebody asked me because the best way to reach me is through the comment section. So make sure that you put that on there. I don't do too many one-on-one consultations anymore, but that's how you secure these 2 30-pound tanks. And then this is your Strongberg trailer tray to hold your generator right up top. And then one more thing. This right here is a cable that I use for the generator. This plugs into the generator. This plugs into the inlet box, and then that powers up your complete food truck. That way you guys can have power when you guys are on the street, and then when you're at the, here at the shop, you can use, when you guys are at the shop or somewhere, you guys can use this extension cord, and that'll give you temporary power, which is really nice.